Folks, I'd like to introduce you for the first time to Mr. Mark Campbell. He's represented Australia at the 2004 Olympics in the 200, the 400 and the 4 by 100 medley.
You don't mind if we pay you after?
Now, I'm sure that many of you have made a special effort coming tonight to see Mark.
I watched you on TV a lot
seen him on
growing
your
up.
television screen.
She wants to know whether you can sign this for her.
But tonight, we're not looking back at his career, but rather at something much more important that Mark is here to tell us. Mark is so very gracious.
Thanks, mate.
Given up his time to come and speak to us tonight. And so, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Mr. Mark Campbell.
Mark, thanks for being here.
You don't do anything for those you love, right? I love drugs. You might think that's funny, but I came from a childhood where I was surrounded by addicts. I'd come home from school and there'd be Dad in the kitchen, chopping something. You bet, he's not cooking dinner. Mum locked in the bathroom. A trail of empty bottles says it all, right? You bet I wasn't eating that night. And I definitely didn't smell clean at school the next day. Right? And that's all I had to deal with growing up. In sport, they only test you for banned substances around competition time, or the Olympics. So I managed to keep it clean during the on-season, and only during the on-season. I used to get...
Mate, can you speak up, please?
I used to get people saying to me, but mate, you're representing our country. I used to think, that's fine. Like, what I'm doing, I'm not gaining an advantage over anyone else. If anything, I'm putting a handicap on myself. So in some ways, I'm more deserving of my position than anyone else. But you know what drove me? You know what I was thinking about when I stood on the diving platform? Like, the only thing I was thinking about, even when my wife and 2 kids are watching in the stands, I was so deep that nothing else mattered. National disgrace. Australia's shame. Do you think that bothered me? Nah, mate. Can't read headlines when you're too busy getting scattered in your car somewhere random and your wife and kids don't even know where you are. But I love it, mate. There's no other feeling quite like it. Well, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Nothing makes you feel more alive. All of a sudden you go from being past it to being miles ahead of everyone else. It makes you feel so good. And as someone who's won gold medals, I can tell you right now, the feeling of getting hammered is 1,000,000 times better. You become invincible. You feel like you can take anyone on. You think it's easy to give up what you love? I would shoot up in the bathroom before my kids came home. I would shoot up as soon as I put them to bed. I loved my addiction so much, I would sacrifice everything for it. My wife, my kids, my career, every cent I'd collected, every last friend that hadn't left me already. I can tell you right now, I've never gotten high as many times as I have this year.
So when did you quit?
I exited rehab 3 months ago.
Are you sure you're recovered?
I don't think you've got any right to be asking that question.
Are you serious? Why should we sit here and listen to someone who might still be a junkie?
Because I know what it's like when you crash. And look at me now. I'm here on the Rostrum. I have been through the darkness so many times, and I will never give up and I will never stop fighting. I have been through the gutter, straight into the darkness, and straight out the other side again. And just like you, I know what it's like when it's over. And that's it, and it's over. Just think about that. Just think about it.
Hey, that was really something. Powerful. Thank you for coming out.